African folktale channels are trending right now on YouTube. New creators are coming to the platform just to create this kind of content, and even existing YouTubers are creating new channels just to share this African folktale. And the reason is because the views are coming. Like, there's a whole lot of audience waiting to watch this content right now, and they are watching long enough, giving these creators good number of watch time that is making these channels to get monetized in a month, in 2 months, in 3 months. I mean, have you seen the views on most of these videos? The views are massive. So many persons are really interested in watching African folktales like never before. In as much as this niche is trending and the views are coming, there is also the bad side of it, and you really need to be careful so you don't ruin your channel, so you don't wake up one morning and see that all your hard work has gone down the drain. Yes, YouTube has their policy, and whether you're getting views or not on your channel, their policy still stands. In this video, I will share with you 6 things you should avoid while creating this kind of content, so that your channel does not get in trouble with YouTube because of reused content or repetitive content. Because as you know, most of these channels are AI generated 100%, or let's say 90%. So for you to be on the safe side of YouTube, make sure you observe these 6 things I'm about to mention in all your videos, so I don't wake up one morning and see this kind of mail from YouTube, and it's always very difficult to get this kind of mail after getting the first one. So if you're interested, let's jump right in. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like this video, share this video to all the persons you know that are into this channel or are intending to start this kind of channel. And also let me know in the comment section if this video was helpful to you. At the end, also leave your concerns and your questions, and they will be attended to. So don't know that, let's dive in. While creating this African folktale content, number 1 thing you should avoid is using popular names in your stories. There are popular names right now for this content, names like Ada, Adaku. There are popular names that people are using for this content. What you should do is, just look into your tribe, your language. Choose names that are very deep, very interior, not really popular. There are some names that they don't really have a straight meaning. They're just like situational, like the person was given the name because of what was happening around at that time. Just try to look out for those inner names that are not really common, and then use them to generate your stories or to write your stories. All right, don't use popular names so that your story does not sound alike with other stories. I hope you understand that point. In summary, use names that are not popular in your stories. The second thing is for you to be mindful of the sound. Try to use only sounds coming from the YouTube audio library. I watch most of these videos, and hearing the sounds that they are using, I'll be like, is this person not scared of YouTube? You're using a Nollywood sound, you're using a sound from a movie, you're using sounds that are not from YouTube. Somebody has that sound. Even if the person is not going to report you to YouTube for using their sound like a copyright stuff, they might actually take your revenue, like the 55% that YouTube is going to give to you. They might likely take all of it, or 90% of it, and give you 10% because you have used their sound in your videos. Try as much as possible to avoid using any sound that is not coming from the YouTube audio library. Don't use sound on CapCut or on InShot. They are not royalty free. You don't really know the status of those songs. The only songs that are ever free on YouTube are songs that come from their audio library, or you create your own sound and have your copyright. Do you get? But please don't use sounds from elsewhere, so that YouTube will not just demonetize your channel or not even accept you into the YouTube partner program at all. Please try to avoid anything that will make your hard work to just go down the drain. So in a nutshell, use only sounds from YouTube audio library for your videos, or create your own sounds. Stop using all those African flutes, all those sounds. Stop using them in your videos. The third thing is for you to always create your stories with your own prompt, like with a unique prompt. Don't just go to AI, because most of you sharing African folktales are generating your stories from ChatGPT. Try as much as possible to use unique prompts, okay, that are not so common. Don't just go to ChatGPT and say generate a story about this person for me. It's actually a very popular prompt. This might make ChatGPT to create stories with the same mood, the same emotions, the same theme like other stories for you. Maybe just the names that will be different. Try as much as possible to use unique prompts when you're generating these videos using AI. If you want to know how to generate unique prompts for your videos, let me know in the comment section or reach out to me on any of these contact details, and I will give you some very unique prompts or unique prompt ideas that you can use to generate unique stories, unique and long interesting stories. Meanwhile, they are not free, so if you're contacting me, know that you're going to pay for those prompts. The fourth thing for you to avoid while creating this content is for you to avoid using anyhow images. Don't use images of other people. Make sure that you're generating your own image uniquely. Don't go and take people's images so that it will not be repetitive. YouTube does not like to pay two persons for one content, two persons for one video. The moment they see that your content has something that is another person's content, they will not monetize your channel. Or even if they monetize your channel, they might just wake up one morning and demonetize it. So make sure that you're creating your own images. Use Leonardo AI, use CapCut to generate your own unique images for your stories. I hope this is clear enough. Don't save any picture from the internet and use it for your stories. Generate your own unique images for your storylines. The fifth thing for you to avoid while creating this kind of content is the thumbnails. Make sure that your thumbnail is very unique. In fact, generate an image for your thumbnail. Don't go and use images from, okay, maybe you saw one image that really looks like the kind of story you're telling and then you use it for your videos. Please try as much as possible to generate a thumbnail for your video so that YouTube does not see your work anywhere. All right? Make sure you're very unique, because since you're the first person that posted that thing, is now yours. But if you look for other people's content, maybe you saw one thumbnail and you liked it and you try to copy it, YouTube will not accept your channel into their YouTube partner program. They can be very strict like that. They don't like paying two persons for one content. All right, so make sure that your thumbnail is very original. Generate it yourself and use it. You can add text, use CapCut or InShot to add text, but let the image be your own uniquely generated image. I hope this is clear enough. Generate your own thumbnail so that it will be unique to only your own channel. And then the last thing, but very important thing for you to avoid while doing this kind of content, is using AI generated voiceovers. Do you know how many persons that are using this voiceover? Do you know how many persons that are using these voiceover apps that you want to use to generate your stories? Hey, please, if it's possible, after generating your story from AI or writing your story, sit down and read it out. Use your own unique voice, so that if one day YouTube says you're using someone else's content or your channel is reused, whatever, and you want to do an appeal, it's your voice you will use to do an appeal. And YouTube needs to see that, okay, this your voice is the voice you're using for your videos, and that's the one thing that will make it very easy for them to approve your appeal and then monetize your channel again. Make sure that you use your voice. Don't be so automated that after writing stories or generating stories, you still use an app to generate the voiceover. I know you want to do it very fast, but please, it won't take you anything for you to sit down and read those stories out with your own voice, with your own mood. But there are some mood you need to have while telling some stories. Try as much as possible to use your own voice. It will make your channel to be very unique and to be very easy for audience to connect with you. I hope this video has helped you. Let me know in the comment section a rundown of everything I said. Don't use popular names in your stories. Avoid sounds that are not coming from the YouTube audio library. Make sure you generate your own unique stories, and then also make sure that your image are uniquely generated. Another thing is your thumbnail. Generate your unique thumbnails. Don't copy people's thumbnails. And the last one is for you to use your voice for the voiceovers. Read out the stories with your own voice. You can use the night when everywhere is calm and read out your story. Read it out as if you're telling the story actually to some persons around you. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, turn on the bell button so that whenever I post new content like this, you will always be notified by YouTube. And also don't forget to leave a comment for me. Thank you, and I will see you in the next one. Till then, stay amazing. Bye.